Hello, welcome to game 12 of our chess classic series. Our chess classic series has two playlists created. One is on shorts that shows the last few moves to know the winning or checkmate pattern, and another playlist for the full game. So you can maybe first see the short and then see the related full game to know how the position was reached or how the game was played. So do like and share our videos and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button so that you will get the notifications about our future uploads. So let's begin. In today's game, we are going to see the game won by Akiba Rubinstein against Emanuel Lasker. The game was played in St. Petersburg in 1909. In this year, both the players were at their peak in chess career. The opening was Queen's Gambit decline. d4, d5, knight f3, knight f6, c4, e6, bishop g5, c5. This is inaccuracy. The normal continuation is bishop e7. It is very important to unpin this knight as early as possible, and black is also ready for the castling. King safety is the topmost priority in chess. C into d5, e into d5, knight c3, c into d4, knight into d4, and black makes a mistake here. Knight c6. Better here again was bishop e7 followed by castling. Now time to pause and find white's best continuation. Bishop into f6. This was not played in the game, but this is the best move. G into f6 is forced because after queen into f6, nd b5, bishop b4, knight c7 check, king f8, knight into d5 gives white an extra pawn and excellent position. e3 was played, which is a mistake. Bishop e7, bishop b5, bishop d7, excellent defense. Lasker offers a pawn to get an initiative. Bishop into f6. Here white can also do castling. Bishop into f6, knight into d5, bishop into d4, e into d4, queen g5. Excellent move. This is the double attack on d5 and g2 pawn. White plays bishop into c6 because if knight c7 check, then king d8, knight takes a8 and queen takes b5 gives black a dangerous attack. Bishop into c6, bishop into c6, knight e3, protecting the g2 pawn, and black makes a mistake here, long castle. Here better was to take this g2 pawn by bishop. Castle, castle, rhe8, and time to pause and find white's move. You will get 2 points. Rook c1, nice move. Rook into e3. Here if king b8, then rook c5, and black has two choices, either queen takes c5 or queen f4. If queen takes c5, Then d takes c5, rook into d1, rook into d1. And if queen f4, then d5. Actually, better move is queen b3, rook into a3, and queen c1 pins the rook. And white is better. Rook into e3 was played in the game. Rook into c6 check. B into c6. And time to pause and find white's brilliant move here. You will get 3 points. Queen c1. Excellent move. The whole idea behind rook c1 was this move only. It pins the rook. Lasker might have expected f into e3. Then he was planning queen into e3 check, king h1, and queen d4 gives equality. But Rubinstein made a brilliant move, queen c1, rook into d4, f into e3, rook d7, queen into c6 check, king d8, and time to pause and find white's move. You will get 2 points. Rook f4, nice move. f5, best defense, but it also has some problems. Queen c5, queen e7. Lasker is forced to enter into lost endgame. Queen into e7 check, king into e7, rook into f5, rook d1 check, and time to pause and find the white's move. You will get 2 points. King f2, the classic endgame technique shown by Rubinstein, for which he was known. White sacrifices a pawn to activate the king, which is very important thing in the endgame. Rook d2 check, king f3, rook into b2, rook a5, nice move. It protects the own pawn as well as it attacks the opponent's pawn. Rook b7, black is forced to take back his rook for the defense of the pawn. And time to pause and find white's move. You will get 2 points. Rook a7, nice move. It blocks the a7 pawn and at the same time it fixes the black rook for the defense of the pawn. King f8, e4, rook c7, h4, king f7, g4. White has got a huge space advantage. King f8, king f4, king e7, and time to pause and find white's move. 2 points. h5, nice move. Black plays h6 and stops the pawn, but it creates a weakness on g6. King f5, king f7, e5, rook b7, rook d6, king e7, rook a6, king f7, rook d6. The repetition may be just to gain time on the clock. King f8 and now rook c6. King f7 and time to pause and find white's last move. You will get 1 point. a3, nice move. And black resigned here. So hope you like the game. See you in the next video. Bye bye.